Hello, everybody. What is going on? My name is Judah Culp, and welcome back to another video. So today it is story time, and I'm going to tell you how my horror game life began and how my channel blasted off. So, before I go anywhere, to anyone who is new to my channel, I am a person who is, and this is for people who have seen my channel before, I am officially turning this channel into a horror game channel. That is right. Not only because you guys want it, but because I enjoy talking about it. And I'm getting back into the Five Nights at Freddy's mood again. And no, FNAF is not dead. Don't call it dead. So yeah, on my channel you'll find a lot. I usually do episodes to talk about stuff. I'm making a FNAF plush series. I call it a comedy series. But, you know. Yeah. And one of my main topics is Dark Deception, because everyone loves it. So if you're new to my channel, I just wanted to say that. If you're old to my channel, that's also kind of helpful, because that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about here. And also, before I get into this video and this story, I want you guys, we are at 96 subs, only 4 more subs to 100. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, and just do that, and you will get more content from me. Alright, let us begin with the story. So, when I was in was it 4th grade? Yeah, I think it was about 4th grade. When I was just a normal kid, I was doing stuff, I was into specific things, I was enjoying life. And suddenly, my brother starts talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was like, dude, what are you talking about? And he tells me everything. And he tells me about the game. Listen, I was like 9 or 10, and I was being told about this game. I mean, he didn't know any of the lore or anything, but he just told me, oh, you're a night guard in a spooky pizzeria, and these animatronics are trying to get in your office and kill you. And I was like, oh, okay. But as I learned more about it, I was like, this is kind of interesting. And like, my brother was really into it, and what do you know? November that year, second one came out, and March the next year, third one came out. And after that, that's when my brother stopped playing the games. He lost interest. But did my interest fade? No, heck no, it didn't. So, pretty much, like, I was just so focused on the games, and I loved it. I learned all the characters' names. I listened to some songs by Try Hard Ninja. I literally loved FNAF so much. It was my life. And I still love FNAF today. Maybe not as much as I used to. Maybe it's not like... It will always be my favorite horror game series because, one, it has such a remaining place in my heart because of that. 2, its lore is so deep, it is not even confirmed. And I love the character so much too. 3, that's number 3. And also, yeah. And yes, I played the games. So, interesting story, when I was that age, at the age of 10, my parents wouldn't let me play the game. But, so I just had to watch videos on YouTube. And, like, I was just doing some crazy things with FNAF. I started collecting plushies. I started watching a lot of YouTube videos. I was so into it. It was like right here. And because of that, it got me into so many other games. Like, after all the FNAF series stuff, like, I love FNAF 1, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, and I wasn't a huge fan of FNAF 4. When Sister Location came out, I was so into it. I loved it so much, and it is still my favorite FNAF game to this day. And, of course, I still love every single thing from that. After that, FNAF 6 is awesome, Ultimate Custom Night is awesome, VR and AR are awesome, and I can't wait for the newest game. Yeah, and I read all the book series, too. I still need to get the newest Fazbear Frights book, though. I loved Fetch, though. Those 3 stories were great. Anyways, back to the topic. And after that, it really inspired me to look up more horror names. And there were a few horror games that I've become a fan of to this day. The first was Bendy and the Ink Machine. Bendy and the Ink Machine, if you guys don't know, if you're watching, you probably do know, is about a guy who walks into an animation studio that he hasn't visited in 30 years, and all of it comes to life through ink, and tries to kill him. It's kind of deep. But, you know, anyways, it's a very good game. You should go check it out. Everyone's so hyped about Bendy and the Dark Revival. Boris and the Dark Survival was really bad, though. I didn't like that game. Don't blame me, though. Don't blame me. I just played it for mobile, and 5 minutes into it, I was like, this is awful. So I just Stop. It might be good on PC, but mobile is awful. So I literally paid $3 for nothing. Anyways, I loved it so much. I became a fan of that too. I don't have a lot of merch for it though, like I do FNAF, because, you know. If you guys want me to start talking more about FNAF and bending the ink machine on this channel, let me know. I will definitely do so. Alright, now into the real part of this video. So, I was doing all that. Oh yeah, I also got into Tattletale for a little while, because Tattletale was a really interesting game. It's the horrifying truth about Furbies. If you guys don't know, Tattletale is about you playing as a kid who wakes up 5 days before Christmas and opens his Christmas present early because he's a naughty boy. And then, because it was opened, a whole bunch of other Tattletales come to your house, and along with the mama who tries to kill you for taking her children or something like that. I don't know if there's lore in that game, but... Anyways, I forgot to say that, so I was just getting out of the way. And then, one day, I stumbled across Dark Deception. Dark Deception. I loved watching 8-Bit Ryan back then. And when I saw his first episode of this Chapter 1 playthrough of the first chapter of Dark Deception, I was like, animatronic monkeys? What is this? And I just decided to watch it, and I was like, whoa, this isn't what I was expecting. I thought this would be like one of those cheesy horror games, and I was like so glued to it. I was like, when's Chapter 2 coming out? So yeah, I was thinking about that. I kind of thought about it a little bit, but then I kind of drifted off from it. But then, when I was browsing through YouTube at my friend's house, I noticed Chapter 3 gameplay, and I was like, wait, Dark Deception, I remember that game. Monkeys, porting keys, everything. And I was like, wait a minute. I haven't seen Chapter 2. I completely forgot about Chapter 2. So I watched Agatha's level, Gold Watcher's level. I watched the Dread Ducks and the Clowns. I watched gameplay of it by gamers. I watched it by Dawko, 8-Bit Ryan. I watched all of it. I'm so into it today. And I don't know why the heck it's taking so long for Chapter 4. I was so into the game. I loved it so much. I got it for my mom's laptop, but it sucked because my mom's laptop is a work laptop and all that stuff. So, yeah. So that happened and all that stuff. And I was like, and when I saw all the monsters and teasers for Chapter 4, I was like, dude, this is going to be the most epic chapter. And then I decided to bring Dark Deception to my YouTube channel. So when I was in the 2nd grade, I started a YouTube channel about Skylanders, and I made a video. After making my first video, it got a lot of views. It got like 500 views, maybe over 500 views. But then I didn't make another video after that because I'm so lazy. And then I started another channel called the Joy/Swag channel. And after 3 videos, I quit that channel too. And then when I got my very own YouTube account, this channel was created. I looked at my account and I was like, awesome, I now have a YouTube account on my phone. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I can just make a YouTube channel like this. So I did. I made a video. All my videos sucked at first. And that's what I expected to. I started by making an intro and all this stuff. I made videos of me doing Fortnite dances dressed up as Thanos. And I did these things called gaming karaoke songs. Trust me, please don't go back and watch them. They were awful. There were actually I've heard there were some pretty people who were just like, this sucks. Because you know what? I can admit to you guys, if you guys watched my karaoke videos before this channel peaked, let me tell you something. They sucked. I agree too. I wish they were never created. And ever since one of the last gaming karaoke songs, I have not made another one of those since, and I don't intend to. Ever again. I mean, I'm a good singer. I love to sing. But I was constantly pushing my voice to sing those songs, and that just made me sound awful. So, yeah. So then I was at school. It was about December last year, and I was like, I actually have some pretty good predictions for Chapter 4 of Dark Deception. And I was like, and I thought about my YouTube channel. I was like, I wonder if I should make a video about my predictions for Dark Deception Chapter 4. Well, and I was thinking, like, nothing's going to change. I just thought that would be interesting. So I made that video, and I talked about my predictions for the Reaper Nurses, the JoJo Gang, and the Turkey Teddies with the information I had from that start. I was happy with that video. It went along pretty smoothly, and I released it. And the video exploded. The video is still on my channel in its entirety. Go check it out. It got up to 250 views. My first videos got up to like 20 or 30. This was a huge peak. The max views that video got was 250. And there were a lot of people who said that my video was really good and they wanted more from me. And I was like, then great. I'll just make more Dark Deception content. And this is how my channel came here today. And of course, I've tried to expand my content. It hasn't really worked. I will try to do more FNAF stuff. Part 2 of my comedy series will be out soon. And yeah, all that. So, yeah, ever since that first video, this is why I'm making this video today. Without the help of you guys and you subs, I have not been able to get this far. I started off... When it started with that video, and I just expanded. I made more Dark Deception stuff. I did a lot. I started streaming, and Samson Papyrus walked into my life. So, yeah, that's pretty great. And now this channel is now at 96 subscribers, and that's just awesome. I did not think I would ever make it here on this channel to 96. That is crazy. I had like 3 subs before the first Dark Deception Chapter 4 video. But after that, it went up to like 20 subscribers. And now, because of all the content I've done, look where I am now. I'm about to reach 100 subscribers, hopefully. And yeah, that's just great. Okay, guys, that ends my story. If you guys enjoyed this video, I put a lot of heart into this video, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get to 100 subscribers, and I will see you guys in the next video. Capiche?